Hey there, I just wanted to make a quick video. Um, I just wanted to tell you to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Sometimes you get to know some new people, obviously. Eventually, you're going to get to know new people. Um, Most likely, these new people are going to have different opinions from you, even if they are, share similar values to you. Maybe like myself, I'm a Christian. Some time ago, I met some Christian guys and girls about my age, a bit younger, and we were talking, we were having dinner, and we started talking about some Bible things, and eventually we got to a really point of contention. About, although it wasn't really, it was just light, just very light point of contention. And still, my stupid ass, I just hammered the point. Because I wanted to be right. I wanted to teach something to these. It was a girl in this case. I wanted to teach something to her and to the other people listening. And looking back, I feel so ashamed of what I did. You know, and the thing is, it's not only that I hurt, obviously, them, and obviously I try to always when I'm correcting someone, I try to be very soft, but the conflict is there. Like if I'm telling you you're stupid or not that, but if I'm telling you like you're wrong, I'm right. You can try to say it, very soft way, but if the other person is not stupid, he or she's going to get the message straight. And the message is, I'm wrong, he's right. The message they are receiving. And it's just not worth it. You're not gaining anything from this. The other persons are not liking you, because they have their mind made about the points of contention. You're not going to change their opinions on the subject just by telling them what you think is correct and what you think they are wrong. There's a place for that, of course. If you want to have an open debate, where it's clearly stated that you are going to debate this subject, and because you want to get to the bottom of it, you want to know the truth, you know perfect. You are there for that. You and the other party involved know that you are going to be talking about this point of contention, and all the time you're going to say why you're wrong and why I'm right. But in a regular conversation, you're just having this type of conflict is not going to benefit you, and it's not going to benefit them. Just try to avoid conflicts. It's very simple. It's brain dead advice. If you want to have better relationships, avoid conflicts. The best argument is the one that did not happen. If you want to convince someone to do something, argument is not the way. You can't argue your way there. Yeah. So since then, it's very hard. I can tell you, I received this advice, and I'm telling you this advice as well, but it's easier said than done. You know it, I know it, but it's good to remind it. It's good to remind ourselves that searching for conflict is not rewarding. Okay, you're much better just finding points of agreement, or just letting it slide. Obviously, if it's not something that they are insulting you, obviously. If it's not something like something you really want to define, if it's just, you know, most of the times it's not worth the conflict. So just wanted to remind you of that. Avoid conflicts. It's not worth it for you, for the other person, for your mental health. If you want to build relationships, if you want to build friends, obviously, if you share values, if you share, experiences, you don't have to share everything, and you don't have to be an ass about everything. I, for example, also in my case, I remember now with my mom, I've been, a lot of the times, I feel too free to contradict my mom. I listen to my mother in a lot of subjects, lately at least. But before, it was just really hurtful, and I don't know how my mom kept. I'm not obviously not disrespectful to her, but sometimes I would just, try to play devil's advocate, against her, you know just because I have confidence with her. But you have to know when to do that types of things, because if you're talking with someone that is a very intelligent person, that is very well read and has his opinions, and he likes to defend his opinions, you can play devil advocates with him. It's like implicitly you have assumed you're having this friendly debate where you're, exchanging ideas and essentially telling you telling yourselves that you are wrong. um, but you can't have those types of interactions with everyone, especially if you feel, if you're confident with someone, if you have trust with someone. You can't you have to be like more aware of this. I have trust with this person. Does that mean that I'm going to, trying to always contradict them just for the sake of learning something, just for the sake of having a discussion? You know, in retrospect, it's very naive of myself to have thought that that was a good idea. Just because I had trust with this person doesn't mean it's going to be beneficial for both of us. Just to have, a little discussion where I, even if I'm agree, like inside of me, I agree with what this person just said, I'm still going to contradict them just that we can have a discussion. It's so brain dead advice, to realize that this is not a good idea most of the time. Some of the time can be a good idea, especially if the other person knows what you're doing, or is conscious of what you're doing. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Yeah, have a good day.